Okay, hello everyone, welcome. So today we're going to discuss about the transaction timings, how to measure the time to complete a particular transaction. Say for example, login is one transaction in my application, or transfer money, check balance, create orders, create an account. How much time it is taking to do these particular transactions. So you can measure the timings using the transactions. It is basically elapsed time to complete a particular transaction. Is going to give you the start and end transactions. The difference is the elapsed time. And also here one more thing I want to tell you, it's not something like you're doing the load testing. It is just one user access. It is always a relative comparison. On one system it is just one user. Okay, it is just the relative comparison. It's not something like you're doing the load testing with multiple users and then what's the response time. That is completely a different scenario where you can do in load testing. Okay, so today just I'm going to show you quickly how you can do these transaction timings and compare across different versions, because it's the same system, same configuration, so that's pretty much you can do. You can compare how different versions are doing these timings. Okay, all right, so now let's do this part, how you can measure these timings. So let's quickly do this scripting. So automation, and then we're going to record against this application, Windows standalone executable file, click OK. Then you're going to hit OK button. Okay, so now let's quickly record the script. Click on this record button. Okay, so now you're going to enter the agent name and the password. Click OK. Up. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to measure the time to create order. Basically, like whenever you want to measure the time for login, before you click OK, just here to insert the transaction. Anyway, never mind. So we are going to do this part for create order. Just I want to see how much time it is taking to create order. So here I'm going to enter the data to create order. Okay, alright, so this is the fly from city and fly to city. Then click on this flights button. Okay. Going to enter the customer name. And before you click insert order, basically you want to measure the time, right? That's where you're going to say here insert. Then you're going to put out the start transaction. Now you can give the transaction name, say order time, right? That is the transaction name. Then click OK. Now you go to the application and click on this insert order button. So now this is all the time it is taking to create order, right? How you get the confirmation the order is done? Basically by looking at this message. So that's where you're going to insert a verification whether you got that message or not. You just go with standard checkpoint and then click on this message, so that you will get the checkpoint properties window, and click OK. Okay, so this is the message you want to verify. Just click this text property, insert done message, and click OK. And now you're going to do the end transaction. Okay, so it's trying to do that. Insert checkpoint, and now you can do the end transaction. Insert end transaction. And end transaction and start transaction name should match, so no need to change anything. And click here, OK, and close your application and stop recording. That's how actually you can insert the transaction points in your script. Okay, so your script is good to go. Let's put some wait statements. But anyway, that's the root way, but you please watch my recorded video sessions on the synchronization. That's where there is a very better way and a smart way you can do this synchronizations things. Okay, so this is after insert order, click also just okay. So now I'm going to do this. Just click on this run button, and then let's see how much time it's going to report to insert order. Okay, so it's trying to log in now. Okay, so now it's going to measure these transaction timings, then it's going to report back that into the results. Alright, it's done, and let's see the results. Now it's generating the results with all those timings. Okay, so now you go back and look at the results. Okay, so it's passed, and let's see how much time it's reported here. Okay, so here basically like inside done, and then there is a end transaction. Now it's going to report the time, how much time it took to create that order. There's a end transaction. So it says like that after around 15 seconds it took to create that order. Okay, it took 15 seconds, but as I mentioned before, this is always a relative time. So you can compare, okay, one build to the other build or one version to the other version, how much time it is taking on the same machine, the same configuration, and the same script. Okay, it's not something like you're really doing on any isolated machines, right? That's what actually we do most of the time in the load testing. Okay, so that's what like we are going to do in these transactions, how to measure the time. All right, so you can measure any timings, login or create order or fax order, the transaction timings. Thank you. Thanks for watching this video, and keep in touch, and I will update some more videos for other topics. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.